Hi, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you a daily word for men for August 5th, 2024, and the word is happiness. The biblical reference is from Hebrews 13:5. Make sure that your character is free from love of money, being content with what you have, for he himself has said, I will never desert you, nor will I ever abandon you. And here's the discussion. True happiness is found in contentment, being thankful for what you have and not wanting what you don't have. It is found in a healthy relationship where you are known and loved for who you are, not what you do or how you do it. We often search for happiness in other places, looking to thrill ourselves with possessions, entertainment, and the fulfillment of what our eyes are laid upon. Happiness is not discovered in the constant release of dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. These are experiential highs that are hormonally released through activities. Although happiness does involve these hormones, it is truly found in being content with what you have and not comparing or searching for more. What do you enjoy about life? I came from a very poor family of 10 kids, 8 boys, 2 girls. And when I was really young, I didn't know that we were poor. I had everything I needed. Food. I played sports. I'd go with my friends. We'd hunt for pollywogs. And, I was just a content kid. It's when I became a teenager, I can remember I was in high school, and we lived in tenement housing, which was usually 3 bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen, and a living room. So at that time at home, there were five boys, and I was the oldest at home. And we had 2 sets of bunk beds, so that meant if you slept singly, you had 4 places to sleep, but with 5, you had to double up. And my brother Brian, my youngest brother, 14 years my junior, loved to sleep with me. There was one problem with that, though. He wet the bed. So I would wake up, my underwear full of pee. Oh, and I'd be so mad. I couldn't. We had one of those gigantic bathtubs that took like 50 gallons to fill. And it took a long time. We were up on the 3rd floor, so it'd take the water a long time to get from gas heater down in the basement up into the apartment. So I would go to school early and take a shower at the gym at school because I had a job to help one of the teachers at the school who was the athletic director. And that's when I noticed these feelings of being discontent. I wanted a bed of my own. I wanted more than just a drawer for my things. I wanted my younger brothers not to use my records as discs. And that's how I felt. And then when I went off to college, went to college at 17. And I think of my roommate. His name was Earl, and I came in and saw a bedroom with two beds in it. He came in and saw me and said, he was an only child. He said, I've never had a roommate. He said, and I don't really like this idea. And I'm thinking, wow, I only got one person in my bedroom rather than 4 other ones. Well, we got along. we straightened all our differences out, and we were good friends. And so it does, in a certain way, it does. It takes in your perspective on things. He was a single child, and I was one of 10. So I wasn't used to getting my way, but he was used to getting his way. And we had to work that out. And it worked out okay. And in a certain way, I'd love to go back to those days when life was simple. When we had that telephone cord with the 40-foot line so my sister could talk to her boyfriends for hours on end. And I would call my friend up and say, she'd talk for 4 or 5 hours. Hey, Bob, you want to go swimming at the Boys Club pool? Okay, all right, see you later. Boom, that was the phone call. It was a much simpler time, and we didn't have all the options that we have now. For us, clothes were handed down. I got my cousin Eddie's shoes. They weren't disposable shoes in those days. You take the sole off, put a new one on, put a tap on them, and you were set to go. And the cobblers back then would shine them up like they were new. And everybody was in the same position, so when you went to school, school for me, I went to a Catholic school, so we had a uniform, and we looked like everybody else. All the boys looked, we had a white shirt on, we had a green tie that said STS, St. Teresa's School. We had to have polishable shoes, which I had, and that was it. And we had, we had very dark green pants. And so in that sense, the environment kept me from being discontent, because that's just the way it was. For 8 years, I dressed the way they wanted me to. I didn't have any say in the matter, and I was happy. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody out there, but have a good day, stay safe, and stay in the moment. Be happy where you are.